All right, guys. Next up, we have Brendan, one of my partners actually from Zipify. And I know that Brendan is such a wealth of knowledge. I know he's going to be sharing some pretty interesting information with you guys today about AI powered upsells, some smarter offers, and how to do that with a little bit of less work. So, we're going to get Brendan up on stage.
Hey, Tabana, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Apologies for the technical difficulties here.
That's okay. I know we got you up on stage a little bit earlier than expected, and I just wanted to, you know what? I'll just introduce you again. So Brendan again is one of my partners here at Triple Whale, and he works at Zipify. And today he's going to be talking about AI-powered upsells, smarter offers, and how to do that with a little bit of less work. And as I said before, Brendan is such a wealth of knowledge. Use this guy as a resource. He will get you to success. I promise you that. Brendan, I'm gonna give the stage to you. It's all yours.
Okay, so without further ado, I just want to say thanks so much for being here today. Thanks for putting up with my little technological snafu there. My name is Brendan. I work in partnerships at Zipify Apps. Very excited today to talk a little bit about AI-powered smarter upsells, how they can help you boost revenue in your Shopify store without any additional ad spend and save your team a whole bunch of time in the process. Before I get into all that, though, I want to talk a little bit about who we are. I'm with Zipify Apps again. We're the team behind One Click Upsell. We help e-com brands increase average order value by making upsells that are easier to build, smarter to deliver, and faster to test. To date, over 50,000 Shopify stores have used our tools, and we've powered more than $1 billion in upsell revenue. Now, what all that scale does is it gives us a very unique lens into post-click monetization and what works. Now, the patterns we're seeing around AI are something that's very exciting and definitely worth talking about. I'm excited to share a little bit more about that today. So if you've been in e-com for a while, really everybody knows that the cost of customer acquisition has gone up significantly in the last 5 to 6 years. In fact, if we look back to 2019, we can see that those costs are up roughly 60 to 70% during that time. What that means is every click's costing you more, every visit's costing you more, and all of that puts a lot of pressure on your margins, which makes it more important than ever to be focused on increasing the value of every order. You want to increase the average order value or the order value of everyone that's coming to visit your store. And that's where upsells come in. Upsells are one of the most effective ways to make the traffic you're already driving to your site work harder, lifting that average order value and profit without any increase in ad spend. And what makes them such a powerful tool is the moment that they're delivered. At that point, the customer has already decided to buy. They're in checkout mode. And that's the moment where they really are most likely to want to add more products to their order. So whether it's a pre-purchase order, a pre-purchase offer, a post-purchase offer, or an in-cart upsell, a well-placed offer can easily turn a $50 order into a $70 order, and you don't have to pay for another click to make that happen. So if you're already investing in traffic, optimizing upsells is one of the fastest and most scalable ways to increase your return on that investment. That brings up the $1 million question, although these days it might be more like a $1.5 million question. If upsells are so great, why aren't all brands doing it? And the answer to that is actually pretty simple, is it can feel overwhelming. Look, you might have dozens or even hundreds of SKUs, multiple customer segments, and a limited amount of time to figure out which offers to show to each one. Testing your pricing, writing copy, setting rules, that will all add up very fast. And for a lot of teams, upsells become sort of a one and done. You know, they set them and then they don't go back in to optimize, or worse, they might skip upsells altogether. So that's the execution gap, but it's also where we see that AI can help streamline and take what used to take hours and turn that into minutes. And look, AI really is not a magic wand, but it is a very practical tool. It'll go in and analyze your store data, it'll select relevant offers and optimize them automatically. So instead of you or your team spending hours building and testing and refining your offers, you let AI do the heavy lifting, and then you can spend your time where it matters the most. After the AI has done its work, you can go back in and then manually optimize those offers. Using our A/B split testing tool, you can optimize things like discounts if you want to check different discount strategies to see what's got the best conversion rate, or if you want to even go in and look to see what type of offer at a specific location is going to convert best. That's all very easy to do, but AI is going to do the bulk of the work before you have to get in there. And this is where AI really shines. So what used to take hours, choosing your product, setting logic, running tests, now all happens in minutes. AI recommends the best products, creates the logic for you, and launches a ready-to-go upsell. This is a huge time saver, and particularly for small and medium-sized brands, it's upsell optimization at the speed of your business. And it's not just faster, AI is really performing where it counts. So if we take a look at some key categories, we can see in food and drink, we've got actually seeing a 5% lift over manual offers in medium-sized stores. In handcrafted goods, we've got over a 3% lift. And then in other categories, even when AI doesn't beat manual setup, it often performs neck and neck, and it will get you live in a fraction of the time. So in those cases, the real unlock is scale-worthy results without the operational drag. A little bit about how it works. So AI really is doing the busy work for you. Behind the scenes, AI is doing what would normally take hours. It'll pull in that customer data, product data, predicts what each shopper is likely to buy based on our algorithm. Then it will build and test those offers, and it will update them automatically in real time based on performance. Due to that, your upsells are never going to get stale, and they're going to keep getting better over time. And the good news is you actually do not have to overhaul your entire Shopify store to get started with this. What we really recommend is just starting with a couple of your best-selling products, setting up optimized funnels based off of those, and then add a catch-all funnel using our any product trigger at a lower priority. That way, every customer is going to see an offer, even if they're buying something where you didn't manually optimize the upsell. So you keep that catch-all funnel at a lower priority, and that's going to keep your more specific funnels taking precedence. And then you let AI review what's working, and you can go ahead and scale from there. Now, it's one thing to talk about how easy it is to set these up. I'm actually going to go over to my test store here, and I'm going to set up a funnel during today's presentation. I'm going to start with the pre-built funnel today. And you can see here, there's once again a couple of options. We can configure all of our discounts manually, or we can go in, use the ones that we've got set up here and just do some optimization, which is what I'm going to choose today. So we've got an all new funnel here, and here is the trigger condition that I was talking about before when you couldn't see me. So right now it's set to any product. I'm going to leave it like that for right now. Then these are the offers that are set up. So we've got an AI-generated best-selling products offer as our pre-purchase offer. Now this is a pop-up that's going to fire from the cart when the checkout button's clicked. This is a great example of something you might want to play with. So right now it's got a 10% discount set. You might decide, hey, for my best-selling products, I actually don't want a discount before checkout. That's a very easy thing to change. So we'll hop in here, go to our buy box settings, and scroll down to the discount. We'll change the percentage to none. And right away, you can see in the builder preview, that's changed. We'll go ahead and save that. Return to the funnel builder. The next offer that we've got is in the slide cart. It's another AI-generated offer. Again, it's got a 10% discount. This one's a complimentary product offer as opposed to the best sellers. We've got a couple different setups with our AI. And then we'll move on to our post-purchase offers. And for post-purchase upsell number one, we've got our dynamic offer that I was talking about earlier. So this is going to be the same product that was bought at checkout at a discount, a very high converting offer. Got a 10% discount right now. You might want to play around with that through split testing to see what converts the best. You might want to discount a little bit more. And then if a customer accepts that, they'll be taken to post-purchase upsell number two, which is also an AI-generated offer. If they decline that first post-purchase upsell, they'll be taken to the downsell, where we've got a little bit of a heavier discount. And so, that's the whole funnel. But, so if we were looking at this cart drawer offer as another example, maybe we're saying, okay, so we've got an AI recommended product here at a 10% discount. That sounds great. What would happen if I didn't offer a discount on that offer? So we can set up a split test right here with the same product. And right away, so we've got our AI recommended product here, no discount. Click the little play icon here. And then we can see we're distributing traffic 50-50 at this point. You're going to be able to test and really dial in and see where the sweet spot is as far as conversion. You can do this with all of your offers. And so this just shows how optimizing these things happens in a few minutes while setting up the main funnel. The AI is going to save you a ton of time. Okay, and so all that brings us to what comes next. And thank you guys so much for your patience there while I was working through that. I really appreciate it. There's one thing with AI is that there's always something really exciting coming down the pipeline. At Zipify, we're very excited about Zipify Post Profit. It's our new opt-in ad network. It's going to be launched later in Q3, where AI is going to show non-competing ads, think like Disney or Hulu, along with your upsells on the thank you page. So AI is going to select which ad to show to each customer and earn you a new stream of post-purchase revenue, all without writing a single line of code. And this is cool. It's going to allow you to actually monetize your thank you page, and we'll be writing people checks, which is pretty exciting. So key takeaways from today are more relevant upsells are going to help you get more revenue. Less work is going to make them faster to launch. No extra ad spend is way better return on investment for that paid traffic. Upsells really are a force multiplier for paid traffic. If you're paying for traffic, you should be upselling and making sure you're getting the most out of sending that traffic to your store. So AI-driven upsells and post-profit ads are helping brands like yours unlock real value after the click. And just to conclude, if you guys are not already upselling, we would love it if you would give our tool a try. And with that in mind, we want to present an exclusive offer for people at today's webinar. We do want to extend a 60-day free trial instead of our normal 30-day trial. To redeem that, please just use code DTCX. Send an email to info@zipify.com, and our support will be happy to get you set up with an extended trial. Thank you guys so much for your time today. Thanks for bearing with me with a few of those technical snafus. We hope to see you out in the Shopify ecosystem, and I'll turn things back over to Tamana.